Welcome to Survivor School. I'm so happy to have you here. Get to know everybody because we're going to be close together for a while. I love all the teal and white.
Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you too.
In the next couple days, your voice is going to be empowered, probably in ways that you have no idea that it will.
We're learning how to take our stories and how to take it and turn it into advocacy so we can make other people aware of what we went through and how they can prevent them and their loved ones from going through it as well.
I want to do it.
Go team!
We strongly believe that the work that we do matters mostly because of the stories that we have to tell.
A lot of what people in the public health community struggle with is not having powerful stories. We have numbers and studies and all these kind of quantitative findings.
Numbers are great, numbers are important. What's really important is the breadth and depth of your story.
What is your survivor story? Because we each have a unique survivor story, whether you think it or not.
Do people really want to listen to what I have to say? How many of y'all have said that? Raise your hand, be honest, okay? I know that telling your story is vulnerable. I know that it's uncomfortable to be transparent.
It might take you a while to get to that point, to where you're like, this is my story, instead of like, this is my story.
I'm gonna challenge everybody in this room. Here's why you can't be quiet. When you are quiet, another woman dies.
Things will not change until we all step up and really begin sharing.
It's very difficult for me to figure out exactly where to be advocating because I don't have the stories that everybody else has.
You mean
The hardship that everybody else went through with chemo or radiation.
Girl, you carried a human in your body.
Yeah. Everyone.
And it could have killed both of you.
Yeah.
Right. You survived.
And you survived.
No one should apologize for, I just had stage 1 and then it was kind of done, because you felt that moment of panic and fear, just like all of us did.
So what if your story is helping people not feel guilty about surviving?
And then I got cancer and I just thought, I don't matter. Being able to tell my story is the one way that I can kind of take my power back and say, you know what, no, I matter.
I want you to make cancer pay.
Yeah.
You understand that? You make cancer pay. So that means that every day you commit to show up. Every day you commit to be an advocate. Those that tell the stories rule the world. And if you want to rule this world right here and be an advocate, you've got to start showing up and telling the story.
I definitely feel comfortable reaching out within my own little community.
Making myself available for talks with parents and young adults, hosting events in my city.
Start grasping at all the opportunities I didn't see before Survivor School.
I'd also like to work a little bit more with my oncologist.
To bring dentists on board and hygienists and LGBT advocates and get more people on board.
And making sure also that women of color have access to the HPV screenings and actually know that, hey, it is out there.
My passions now has been going into the churches, and I want to get into more of the HBCU schools.
Tamika started yesterday with the survivors who are unfortunately no longer here. I think it's just made me so much more passionate to make sure that we use our voice to represent them, because they can no longer use that voice anymore.